Welcome back to the Unanimous Decision Podcast. I am your host, DPalm. Follow me on Blue Sky, Instagram, everywhere you can at DPalm66. Follow the show at UDPod. You can follow the show on YouTube at UDPod66, kind of making them merge together. You found this, don't you dare lose this. Subscribe on iTunes, subscribe on Spotify, subscribe on YouTube as I drag this podcast into 2015. As always, brought to you by DanielPaulMortgages.com. If you can pay your rent, you can pay a mortgage. It's my job to help you qualify. Make sure you check out my other podcasts, Life, Love, and Real Estate. New episodes coming out Wednesday morning with our seasonal refresh, talking about how you can get into part of the home ownership game. College football been back. NFL came back this week. And now, most importantly, Nata is back. What up, man? How you doing?
What's going on? Now, I'm going to start this off with a tweet that I saw from one Noel Devine. It said, surreal moment, my son Noel received a second offer from my alma mater, where I now coach, and from the same coach who offered me coming out of high school, Coach Rich Rod. Proud is an understatement. First eighth grader coach ever offered. Folks, If you remember who Noel Devine is,
hold on.
Go get that colonoscopy.
Timeout. The end of it makes me feel better. I feel better that he's 13. Like if this is like an offer, he's like second offer. I'm like, oh no, is he a junior? I'm like, is this early junior seasons? Of course, my timeline's all skewed because I live in 2002. But like, yeah, that's oh man, that's old.
Yeah.
That's like if you played college football in a certain era, one of your coaches had a copy of Allen Iverson's recruiting film, and he let you watch it. We had one floating around our offices, and it was awesome. It's as cool as you think it is.
Yeah, if you were watching and one mixtapes in your dorm room, schedule your just go get your colon check, go get your blood test, go get your physical, go schedule.
Why is this the way you want to start my podcast? Welcome back. I'm so glad to have you. What's happening? Why of all the ways to call people old? Like I don't see why that is.
I'm calling myself old.
I moved away from it, and then you brought us back to it, which is like, okay, here we are. We've now had this conversation.
Are you really surprised about that I did that though? No, you're not.
Surprised, no. Shocked, also no.
Disappointed though, yes.
Disappointed, yes.
Yes,
but not shocked.
Exactly.
You know what is shocking?
What?
What's shocking is that on the end of a weekend, a Sunday night no less, where you've had to fight a toddler to just calm down for a football game, to get that out of hand and then end that crazily, don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Don't like it one bit.
Yo, that was awesome.
For me to wake up and to see the score at the end and not understand any of how it happened, because those last 6 minutes, Josh Allen became Super Josh. Like, everything that I said about him when I said it about him was right. Yeah. And I'm right now. He's that guy.
Yeah, he is.
Well, which guy? That guy. Holy shit, man.
Dude, that was like my host, Matt Norlander, he called it like one of the 10, 15 best NFL regular season games he's ever seen. I can't argue with that.
And like it started with the Ravens assuredly stating the fact that they were the best team in the NFL. Like the first 3.5 quarters, you're like, oh wow, everyone else is playing for second place. Derrick Henry might be some sort of demon.
Mutant. He's a mutant. That's Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. What a weird decision for you to say mutant and then say Juggernaut, and for me to have to be like, he's not a mutant. Anyway,
you're welcome.
You could have picked like there's so many just super strong mutants are there, and you just went with the one
that is
just to irritate me. You did that just to irritate me, and it worked.
You're welcome.
Are these the best two teams in football?
Until Tyreek Hill rejoins Kansas City, yes.
We'll get to that. My question exists because while the Ravens, that meltdown's weird, and you've got to address the fact that this team gets weird with big leads, This happened, I think, again against last year against the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this. I have more questions about the Bills offense than I do about the Ravens. The Ravens seems to be running on Derrick Henry until that magic seems to stop. And the Bills are like, what if we made the whole plan of Josh Allen? And
Yes.
like
That may work for a little bit.
Look, it works to get you to a conference title game.
Yeah.
It works to get you there. And we've seen the ceiling on Josh Allen being your offense because, like, name the Bills receivers.
Keon Coleman's like the closest thing to like qualified, and he
at a certain point you need a guy. And like, say what you about the Ravens, they had their first ever Pro Bowler at the precision last year, which is just mwah, it's beautiful. It's meathead football at its finest. But like, at least they're showing some variety. Like, I think that we don't make enough fun of the Titans for being like, we're done with both AJ Brown and Derrick Henry. Get out of our town.
Yeah, thank you, Mike Vrabel. Again, remember, Mike Vrabel made both of those decisions, and somehow he's got another job.
GTBW. Mm-hmm. And I want to say one more thing about this game. Nata, who kicked the winning field goal?
Matt Prater.
Is Matt Prater older than me?
Yes.
Oh, yes. By 11 months.
Mm-hmm. Not older than me, but yeah, older than you.
That's disgusting.
Oh, come on. We grew up with Morton Anderson. I know.
First of all,
I know. I'm
the
sorry.
great Morton Anderson.
I'm sorry.
This is bad. No, this is when I loved them. You know why? Because Gary missed and Morton didn't.
Fair.
And we went to a Super Bowl, and we got embarrassed in a way that changed my life forever.
Thank you, Eugene Robinson.
NFL Man of the Year, baby. It's a high character man. Don't want to tell you any different. We're going to talk more NFL because honestly, this was a fantastic week one. It's why we missed it. But I do want to rotate into college football first. Nata, you live close to Chapel Bill.
Oh, God.
Has the Charlotte win settled the Tar Heel faithful for at least the week? Did it calm them down? Because
no,
I didn't watch it because I love myself.
No.
But like, it doesn't seem like it was one of those, like, it wasn't the Alabama win where you're trying to send a message.
Let me put it this way. The University of North Carolina Charlotte division might be a bottom
Charlotte
3.
Division's so mean. I don't know why that felt meaner than it did, but
no, they're absolutely red ass. That's why it's mean, because they're a bottom 3 team in the nation.
Okay,
like they're that bad, and you could only average 5 yards of play with a whole bunch of guys on scholarship. Like 5 yards of play, that's it.
Like, so when you look at what UNC did, and like I am going to make fun of Bill Belichick until the day I die. Like, I've never seen someone so determined to destroy their own legacy like Bill. Like, he just like, you know, all those good things you think about me. What if I got rid of them, all of them, one by one?
And I added a sugar mama. I added someone I'm tricking on too.
I'm trying to get my son this head coaching job. Yes, my son, the one who's older than my girlfriend. Why do you ask?
Exactly.
So, like, what's the word? What's Charlotte like? Like, what's the world around town? Do people? Is there less of a? Is it more like, hey, we're in this now?
No.
Like, what is it?
No. Like, everybody knows that this is a 7-win team waiting to happen, and 7 wins is probably the high end of the way this goes.
How do you see 7?
Well, I think
Richmond,
yes.
UCF, no.
Well, ooh, yeah, you're right.
Clemson, no.
Clemson, no. Virginia Tech's on that schedule.
No, they're not.
Oh, okay.
Cal, no.
Well, I don't. Which Cal shows up?
It's at Cal.
Oh, forget it.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Virginia, no.
No.
Syracuse, absolutely not.
Man.
Stanford, yes.
Stanford, Wake.
They might be Wake. Wake's got the little pride in them, though.
Wake is bad. Wake is bad. Wake is bottom 20
all
bad.
All right. Stanford, Wake are both wins, so that's 4.
That's 4.
They're losing to Duke and losing to NC State.
Yeah. Like,
This is going to be a really bad team.
Yeah, and again, it's going to be fun watching all these other like recruits that they've gotten start decommitting and start going elsewhere.
Because now these kids can leave. Like,
yeah,
and I think Bill figured that out. Like, if anyone paid attention to recruiting, and you shouldn't, their children, leave them alone. There was a flurry of activity by UNC at the end of the transfer portal because I think Bill and them realized like we don't have a team anymore, and so it's very interesting to me to see kind of all this bear out, and it's a very emperor has no clothes type of situation because you've seen everyone be like, well, let's give Bill a chance. Let's see what dog y'all just got dog walked by TCU in week 1 on national television. Everybody looking at you. You asked for the spotlight, and what did you do?
No,
yellow water down your legs.
Again, here's the thing. Have we ever heard give them time to a team with a 73-year-old coach and it actually made sense?
Probably. I could probably dig for an example, but like not.
You have to dig hard.
Not if it's your first year coaching college football. Like tenured guys, like end of the road tenured guys, sure. But hey, I'm gonna do this as my retirement tour. You know how offensive that is to these college coaches?
Dog.
I'm gonna do this as I sunset my life, dog. I'm gonna kick your teeth in. This is my audition tape for my new NFL gig, brother. You're gonna get run out of Chapel Hill.
Well, he's gonna run himself out of Chapel Hill.
Because the thing is, like, this is what I'm trying to explain to people. This wasn't a bad job. It was always a middle of the road job. But if you crater this sumbitch out, it can be hard to rebuild.
Oh, when?
As we watch the cratering, speaking of the cratering, I know you had something to say here. 4 trademark applications by Bill Belichick were refused today.
Oh, no.
Do your job, parenthetical Bills version. Ignore the noise, parenthetical Bills version. The Bellastrator, parenthetical Bills version. And No Days Off, parenthetical Bills version.
Shout out to
All
Jordan
4
Hudson.
of those trademarks are owned by the Patriots.
Shout out to Jordan Hudson, who is really like, I hope she's not getting paid.
There are times when I forget she's 24.
Yeah.
And then there are times when I am stunningly reminded she's 24.
Yeah.
And no one, and this here is proof that there is no oversight.
No,
she is the oversight, and that is the problem.
Like we talked about this earlier.
Very clear. Nothing that's happening on the field has anything to do with her. This has to do with
Michael
Lombardi stealing money from another place.
Well, hold on now. Remember, did you see her on the sidelines? Because she's been on the sidelines.
As I said, as Felder explained to me, well, she can't sit with the moms and the alumni. They don't want her.
Fair.
They have kicked her. They've made it very clear she's not welcome at like fundraising dinners. Like she is a woman without a nation now. Like he's not even going home and like just relaxing. He's going home to hear about why don't they like me?
I keep forgetting at 24 I didn't have very much self-awareness either. I keep trying to so I'm trying to be kind here, but like we're watching someone destroy their legacy and there's a literal child right next to them helping them do it.
And everyone's going to say, hey, you guys are being too harsh. And that maybe we are. I want you to know right now, as a 40-year-old man, I have nothing to talk to a 24-year-old about. My wife works with younger people in her office. They said, oh, I listen to oldies. I'm like, what do you mean? Blink 182. I told Susan to fire her.
Ow.
She didn't, but she should have. That should have gotten her fired.
Yo, next thing we're going to, someone's going to say American Idiot is a classical rock tune, and then I'm going to be forced to throw something.
Oh, let's talk about someone else who's throwing something. The entire population of Gainesville, Florida.
I knew you. Oh.
See, opening with the NFL game and Bill Belichick, that's called the classic misdirect.
Yeah.
Because there's only one game that happened this weekend.
Oh, God.
Billy Napier, forever coach in Florida, completed his 40th game as head coach. Do you know his record over those 40 games?
It's something like 18-22, right?
It's 20-20.
Oh, boy.
He's Jeff Fisher.
See, but you
Dan
can't be
Mullen,
Jeff.
Dan Mullen, yeah, just whatever. It was a joke. Bam, random shot at Jeff Fisher. Dan Mullen got fired after 40 games. Do you know what his record was?
It was something like 25-15, right?
Motherfucker, 31-9.
Golly.
He got fired because it wasn't good enough. And now it appears
He's going to be there the entire season, too.
they can't afford to. You forget. These brokies got sued by a quarterback who they reneged on giving him his money.
That's true. Which was also Billy's fault, by the way.
Which was also Billy's fault. Forever coach, Billy Napier.
Like,
Oh,
so when you saw that.
This game had it all. It had stupid plays. It had bad play calling. I want to make something very clear here. I don't know if I made enough of this when I did my little gambling short that's going to come out Friday afternoons. You should check it out. Subscribe on the YouTube channel. Jalen Carter, the gentleman from Florida. I was raised with the belief, Nata, you can tell me if I'm completely off base here, that if someone spits on you, you can shoot them.
At minimum, yeah.
You can shoot them with a gun.
At minimum.
So I can't fathom it. Doing it in retaliation, as Jaden Carter apparently was with Dak, the whole thing gets murky, or just because you're mad.
No, that's blackout where I just forgot where I was, and then suddenly
temporary insanity, and there's all this blood.
Yeah.
Oh well. But I want to see something because I brought this up last week when they played Long Island University, which none of us knew existed the week before. I pointed out that they generated 0 sacks. And I don't know if it was.
Wait. Hold. Repeat that.
Thank you. Last week when they played Long Island University, which looks like in 1AA, FCS 1AA Northeast from NCAA the game, they did not generate 1 sack all game.
That feels like a bad harbinger. Very bad harbinger.
So when they got 1 against USF, it's actually a market improvement to lose that game 18-16. And now we get to play my favorite game, which is the Florida schedule game. We played it just now.
I already know the answer because I've seen the schedule. The answer is 0.
I want to talk about how many games, these games do they
0.
win? Let's just
0.
play. We play the game.
Fine.
Because when you open up Florida's schedule, you see a lot of teams with numbers next to their names. So far, so bad. Nata, this coming Saturday, they're going to, I believe it's Death Valley. They're going to be playing at LSU at 7:30 at night.
Oh.
Yeah, the night game wrinkle is a real one.
Oh. Like, if it was a noon game, okay. 15% chance.
It's still going to be bad if it's a noon game. But if them Bayou people been drinking all day?
No chance.
Brother.
No chance. Not even Brian Kelly can mess that one up.
Nah, Brian Kelly needs to shut his ass up and let them boys do what they need to do. Exercise some demons against Florida. Then, the next week, they go to Miami, who I am happy to inform. Carson Beck looks fantastic.
See,
I'm so happy for him.
Is it bad that this is their best chance of getting a win? Like, this is
you're watching a different Miami team than I am.
It's Mario Cristobal.
You know what? That's it's the game. Okay, very fair. It's not Mario proof.
No, that's the problem.
But I do think I feel good about Carson Beck being leader guy down there and then like accepting him and like they made him like, I don't know, man. I'm a real big fan of the Carson Beck story of how it's all kind of shaken out for him down there. And I'm happy with how it's going. And I hope that they absolutely dog walk Florida.
It's not Mario.
Then they have a bye week. Then they host Texas.
Don't we win?
They host Texas. That's a loss. Then they go to A&M, which is probably a loss.
Probably.
Then they're home for Mississippi State.
Who
spoilers alert might be very good at football.
Wait, hold on. They're going to Starkville for that?
No, they're at home. They're home.
I'm about to say that's absolutely.
Don't you worry about that. They're at home. And then it's a week off, and then cocktail party. Which
pick your score game.
No, I don't do that. I was raised in an era where Steve Spurrier ruined my life every year, so I don't. I enjoy it when it happens, but I don't predict it, and I don't ever say, "Oh, it's going to be." No, we should play the game. Kentucky, who looks like same old Kentucky. Ole Miss, who doesn't look as explosive offensively as I remember them being. Tennessee, who you and I are going to talk about in a second. And then home for Florida State, who
has a quarterback.
They've got a quarterback. That's a statement of fact. They have a spine, it appears.
Mm-hmm.
Like, unlike last year, it feels like you can't push these kids around. They have a line.
They have Gus.
They've got Gus being full 3A division runner-up high school coach Gus.
That man is the Grant. Again, I'm going to make a deep cut here that me and you will only, and maybe 5 others will get. That man is the Grant Morrison of football offensive coordinators. He just used it again.
Then who was the Pirate?
I don't know. I don't want to give it to Michael Leach.
He was always my Grant Morrison.
Well, you see, the thing is, like, which one of them is more likely to go huff Drano and then come up with plays? Because I feel like that's Gus.
Yeah, I feel like the Pirates and Uppers guy.
Yes, exactly. You see what I'm saying, though. Again, we could call him Alan. We could call the Pirate Alan Moore.
Oh, that's mean. Yeah. So the Florida schedule game does not bore out well. Do you have a date you think? I think they fire him before cocktail party.
Nope. They're gonna make him eat all of that.
But that's a bye week. The first bye week is after Miami, which I feel like you can't fire him going into Texas A&M. I feel like you can't.
No, they're gonna make him do the entire season.
There's no way.
If they don't have money,
get out pre-cocktail party. Give the interim the loss at the cocktail party. Then you're at Kentucky. You don't have to be at home. If you fire him after Mississippi State, then you don't have to be home again until the end of November. That is avoiding a lot of shit at home.
I'm telling you now, if they're as broke as you think they are, he's got to eat the entire sandwich.
I do think they're broke.
They're going to eat the entire sandwich.
Oh, that's going to taste terrible. Other things that happened in college football this week: Dan Lanning still a psychopath. In case you forgot that Dan Lanning is a defensive coordinator by trade, Mike Gundy. So those who don't know, Mike Gundy, I'm 40. That guy, he is the coach at Oklahoma State. Still has been forever.
Newsmax Mike.
Say it.
Newsmax Mike.
Well. It's nothing to do with this, but it may inform the rest of the story.
Yes, it is.
So Mike Gundy decided to go in public and be like, and Dan Lanning, and that's the program, sure did pay a lot for it. I'm going to give everyone some context in case you're not a college football nerd like me and Nata. For years, decades even, Mike Gundy's program was underwritten by a man named T. Boone Pickens. I know what you're thinking, person who doesn't love college football as much as I do. T-E-E? No. The letter T. Boone, spelled exactly how you think it's spelled. Pickens.
He looks exactly like you think he does, too.
Everything you're picturing is the man. The way he made his money? Probably that way. The willy-nilly nature with which he dispensed that money? Probably that way. T. Boone Pickens's biggest benefactor had the temerity to talk about someone else's money. Dan Lanning went for it. I believe they were up 40 at the point going into the half on 4th down on Oklahoma State's 22-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Dan Lanning will fuck you up.
Like, I don't know why y'all think like he's some West Coast guy that's not going to do
a psychopath.
That man worked for Kirby Smart. Y'all think he's not crazy?
He was Kirby's defensive coordinator. He's the one man in America I'm like, don't take the Alabama job.
Yeah.
But oh my God, I'm so sorry. We moved on to this game before I finish up the Florida topic. So when Lane Kiffin ascends to his final form and becomes the head coach of Florida.
See, I was going to ask you this because I was thinking about
It's Lane. This is Lane's. This has been Lane's.
Is it Lane or is it Dion?
Dion's only hope was for them boys in Florida State to be bad again. He's trapped in Colorado. Congratulations, sir. You built yourself a weed palace.
That's not a bad place to be.
I didn't say it was. I'm just saying it's where you're going to be. Like, you get used to it. Get to know them doctors out there that carry your ass. Get used to it. You're going to be in Boulder for a minute. Because this is Lane Kiffin's destiny.
Oh boy, 9-4, 9-4, Lane.
Not at fucking Florida.
Well,
you see what he's recruiting to Ole Miss? Hey, if you wonder why it's hard to recruit an Ole Miss, Google why you can't bring sticks in the stadium. I'll wait.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
For those who don't know and don't want to Google it, they banned sticks in the stadium because they wouldn't ban Confederate flags. So they banned the thing that allows you to wave them. That is 10,000% true.
Yeah.
So if you give Lane Kiffin and his recruiting apparatus the money and engine of Florida,
sir, you've just established there is no money in that banana stand.
There's no money to get rid of a coach they don't like. But if they bring in Lane Kiffin, who's essentially a time-traveling Steve Spurrier, I think they'd find the money. Isn't that weird?
I don't think they found the money. There's a lot. I don't.
Okay.
I don't. Now, more importantly, here's the bigger question I have for you. Lagway's gone, right?
Did you watch him on Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Who gives a shit?
I think I do still.
Okay. Are you still buying Lagway stock? Man,
yes, I am.
Baby. You got it. All you.
Again, here's the thing. Malik Murphy looked like dog crap at Texas. Went to Duke, and Manny Diaz made that man look like $1 million.
So where you want to send Lagway? Where you send him to fix him?
Ironically, Duke.
See, this is how I know you've been ACC pilled too hard.
Probably.
Hey man, I don't want Brent Venables to have a working offense.
Yeah, that was
this Oklahoma thing looks like it could be a problem. And I'm not even high on Michigan. I'm just talking about strictly Oklahoma's offense. They hit hard. They find seams. I don't like it. Not one bit.
MTR looks like the kind of madman that just becomes a legend at wherever he's at. Like that's the kind of madman that especially Oklahoma loves. Yo, he'll be a legend in again. He doesn't.
Did you see them go up for Trae Young?
Mm-hmm.
Dog. Mm-hmm. Go do something in Oklahoma. They'll love you forever. They love Trae Young's haircut.
They like his facial hair, which was really a stretch.
So mean.
But not wrong.
I didn't say you were wrong. I just said you were mean. All right. Before we get out of college football, let me address something. It's Tennessee week. Don't check your watch. It's fucking early. I hate Tennessee. I hate the color orange. I hate that stupid fucking song. I hate the Vol Navy. I hate Neyland Stadium. I hate Peyton Manning. I hate T. Martin. I hate Jamal Lewis.
Understandable.
I hate them. Florida's the biggest rival. Yeah, they beat the shit out of me in my whole childhood. Georgia Tech's rival. No, they're not.
I was about to say.
Auburn's rival. Every 7 years, yes.
Yeah.
And anytime you have to go there and play and it's nighttime, things get weird because it's in Auburn, which isn't a real place. But Tennessee, I fucking hate Tennessee.
Sir, Joey Aguilar's their quarterback. I think you're fine.
I counterpoint. Georgia could not get on the end zone in 5 tries.
Fair.
From the one on Saturday.
Fair.
Counterpoint. The right guard's out from the first game, and we lost his backup in the second game.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
I don't know what's going to happen Saturday.
What is it like to have this uncertainty going into Tennessee week?
Well, you know what it's exacerbated by?
Why?
Glad you asked. Neyland Stadium has a very long track record of eating up the knees of skill players from Georgia. Part of me, and like Floyd and I went back with Dude You Crazy days. We used to talk about this. We called it Neyland because the knees went down. If it was later in the season, I'd feel worse because the field would be worse.
Yes.
If that makes sense.
No, it
does. The only upside of the moving this game up. Otherwise, I don't need this kind of stress in the beginning of September. This is fucking ridiculous. Tell me something. Tell me anything.
Joey Aguilar is their quarterback. They possibly downgraded from Nico.
That offense is, but he does what that offense asked him to do. He's got a bigger arm than Nico, so he can make some of the throws Nico couldn't.
Fair. But I think that's honestly, that's it. Like Joey Aguilar, again, I will believe Joey Aguilar is a winning quarterback when I see it consistently. I've yet to see it consistently for
3:30 Saturday. My phone's turning off at 3:30 Saturday.
I figured,
and the outcome will determine if it turns back on. All right, we're gonna take a football break here because Nata, you and I love basketball, dog, and we love some journalism, dog.
Oh, we're going to talk about that story. Oh, yeah.
Some journalism done happened to our basketball, dog.
Man.
For those who don't know, Pablo Torre finds out a fantastic podcast, which is what happens if your favorite stoner friend was also an investigative journalist and also had a tremendous budget. This is what happens. He gets a bankruptcy filing for a shitty company and ends up implicating an owner in the NBA of laundering $50 million through this shitty company to his biggest star.
Yep.
I feel like I did. Did you listen to the conversation with Mark Cuban?
Why did Mark Cuban do that dumbass interview?
I've talked myself in more circles only when I was cheating on a woman.
Like, why did he do that? Like, the minute at this point, talking to Pablo Torre is like talking to the cops. I'm not doing it without a lawyer present.
If Pablo Torre calls you, hang up the phone. If you're an NBA GM and anyone from the Thunder calls you to discuss a trade, hang up the phone.
Yeah, those are two.
Two truisms.
Like there are those that think.
Do you mind if Pablo starts the phone call with, do you mind if we record
Yes,
this?
I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Oh, how about this? How about you suggest we record it and we'll hop on a Zoom and we'll make it content? And how about your only pushback on the content is I actually talked in circles for 2 more hours that they didn't air. Like, what?
What are you doing?
If you forget ever the axiom that money does not make you smart or mean that you're smart, go listen to the podcast.
Like
anytime
Cuban,
I feel dumb around smart rich people, I'll just listen to that. Like, oh, they're all idiots. They're just golden retrievers who are too dumb to die. That's what it is.
That was like why? Like all you did was make it so that you again, think about it like this. Nico Harrison has to be sitting there listening to this and being like, thank God he's not a part of the Mavericks anymore.
Should have traded Luka right now. No one would.
Like, think about that. Like, Nico Harrison's probably happy about that.
So you and I are NBA fans, NBA heads.
Yeah.
What's the likeliest outcome here? Like, are we talking about like? I'm thinking slap on the wrist. I'm thinking nothing major, just because like even when they pushed out Sterling, Cuban was the owner on the record who said like, "Hey, I really punish people for what they say now." It's like, Mark, what's in your emails? Mark, what's in the emails, Mark?
Well, remember, we found out later. We did find that out.
That made the joke less funny. Yes, it's true. We did find out, and it wasn't good. No. You pay a lot of fines for that. But you're right. Like it's that you're asking these people to police themselves. I think that's going to be your biggest problem here. Because if you've read the NBA bylaws, which I have because I'm a nerd, it's not the proof of impropriety. It is the whiff of it. And Nata, this shit stinks.
The thing is, the reason why I think they're going to have to come down somewhat hard, I don't think it's going to be a slap on the wrist. I do think they're going to lose more first-round picks because this is cap circumvention. And do you know the people that are hurt most by the cap circumvention in this manner? That would be the small market teams where the tax would go up and their tax dollars, that bigger tax payout. There's going to be a punishment It's going to be a first. It's not going to be Joe Smith. I feel confident in saying that.
I'm so glad we're old enough to that's shorthand for us.
Yes.
I saw people on podcasts like explaining just like, nigga, I was reading Sports Illustrated. What are you talking about? I was in high school. What are you
I remember
about?
reading this on ESPN.com.
Yeah, I read this on a screen. Stop it.
But no, it's again, they have to lose a first round pick for this. They have to. Like, it's not going to be 5, but it's going to be significant enough to where no one ever tries this. And I do think Ballmer's going to be convinced, hey, bud, you may not want everyone's books out here. And we may not want your books out here either because we can look too.
So he did this before.
Yeah.
He, on paper, got DeAndre Jordan a deal with a car dealership in LA when he brought back to the Clippers. This is not me breaking news. This is from Pablo Torre reporting.
Mm-hmm.
The NBA found out. They made him cancel the deal, and they fined him, I think, $250,000.
Yeah.
That's cap circumvention, Nata.
Yep.
And Pablo Torre was stone little ass wouldn't yelling about it, but like it still happened.
Yeah. Like, that's why this is going to have to happen.
Okay.
This is gonna like it's not going
to be the thing that some of us feel like ethically it should be, but it's going to be something.
It's going to be something. It's going to be you have to feel this because you can't have this going on.
But
rapidly.
Like he's the 7th richest man in the world. How do I make you feel this?
You lose 2 or 3 more first rounders, and with a team
he gave
like
him
that,
away when he picked up.
Yes,
Paul
he did.
George.
Yes, he did. But again, you can hamstring that team even more, and I think that's the thing. You can't they're just now starting to get those back. The league starts taking them away. What else can you really do with that team?
Hey, can I be honest?
Mm-hmm.
This Uncle Dennis thing,
dude.
I'm trying to think all the times I've defended Kawhi and Uncle Dennis like on this podcast. Hey, man.
Yeah, Uncle Dennis is too greedy.
If you're gonna be unscrupulous, you need to at least have some self-awareness.
Have a buffer.
Someone's got to say, "Hey, man," because apparently he's been calling people about his money.
Oh, jeez.
Which is funny on like 17 other levels. All right, man. Before we get out of here, let's wrap up the NFL's Week 1 takeaways. Hey, man, the Giants might be worse than we thought.
Dude,
ain't you one of them?
No, I remember I gave up that narcotic.
Oh, you quit? Yeah, good.
I quit.
You walked away.
I quit the minute I got into broadcasting. I knew better.
Good for you, because I was about to talk about your boys. Because man, look,
no, they're bad. They're bad.
I'm really excited for the Jackson Dart era.
Man, they're gonna throw that kid out there with no Andrew Thomas, and he's gonna get absolutely plastered to MetLife.
I didn't say what I was excited about. I said I'm excited for it.
Yeah, no, we're gonna see Jameis by week 8. By the way.
So the Giants have announced they're sticking with Wilson's QB1 versus the Cowboys, which is not a sentence you want to be saying in week 2 of the football season.
Well, considering that the Cowboys have no pass rush, thank you, Jerry Jones. It's a fairly Russ won't die on the field.
It seems like it's worked out for him because there's been no griping from inside that building. I wonder why. Oh, we talked. Me and Felder talked about it offline last week. Yeah. The Colts and Tua, the Colts, first of all. The Colts. I refuse to believe that. No, but that's all Miami. That's all Miami. This is the product of who you played. And Miami is still favored next week. I don't know if I don't know if it's over, but it looks like it's over. No. You know it's over. Stop it. Man, I want Mike McDaniel. I'm holding on to my Mike McDaniel stock, man. I hold on to it when he goes to his next team. OC for the Lions could be fun. Man, he's going back to LA. San Francisco. Yeah, I think he's a Shanahan kid. Yeah, but he also knows McVay. He was Shanahan's assistant when they were in Atlanta, man. He's going to San Francisco. I want him to go be OC in Detroit to try to save what's lost now that that center retired and everything got bad. NFL stuff, yeah, the Miami thing's really bad. That's the worst team in football. Xavier Howard, did you see the quotes? Yes, I did. Woo! Xavier Howard used to play for the Dolphins, he plays for the Colts now. He said that they forced Tua into panic mode, which was at any time he's not on his first read. When your ex-teammate has read you like that's some shit.
Dude. Like
That's rough.
that's it's over. It's over for Tua.
It can't be over. It's NFL season, man. There's 18 games, 17 games, 18 weeks.
Sir, you know, again, the minute you start getting exposed with one read.
But then we don't know if that's true or not. Like, everybody talks shit. Like, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. I hope you're wrong because I'd feel better. I'm cheering for Mike McDaniel, man. I like it. Let's go black head coaches, son. You got a problem with black head coaches?
Oh, jeez.
You got a problem with black head coaches?
I forgot that he did that 1/10 shit. That actually worked in our favor.
Half black.
He is?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. I forgot. Again, I thought it was one of those.
We contain multitudes, my friends.
I forgot. I keep forget. I thought he did that just to like. I thought he was one of those that tried to get it for the side benefits while affirmative action was still alive and kicking. I'm happy to be wrong.
I hope I'm right. I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I think I'm right. Other things that happened this weekend. Hey, man. That's the best I've ever seen Justin Fields look. And
it still wasn't enough.
God damn it. I don't want him to be good. You know how easy my life would have been if we just didn't talk about Aaron Rodgers for all season. You know how much happier I'd be as a person.
Sir.
I'm talking about this weirdo.
That's a 41-year-old man. That arm is gonna fall off by week 12. We both know it. Stop.
But the thing is, like, he's not gonna. I'll tell you right now, Mike Tomlin defense is not giving up 32 a week.
Fair.
So he won't have to score 34 a week. He won't have to be out throwing 4 touchdowns. Like the requirement, the things that are asked of him will change dramatically as the team rounds into shape. So I think it's very interesting that they did this week 1. I think it's very even. You know, I don't like Aaron Rodgers. I think he's a dangerous person, human being, speaking to microphones. But him saying like, yeah, I did want to stick it to the Jets and that whole staff and the whole crew. Like, I get that. That's relatable as all hell. Cam Ward looked okay in his first start. Bo Nix, I might be right.
No, again, you weren't wrong. You were just early.
I was. Look, I watched a lot of college football, which means I saw all 27 years of Bo Nix's college career.
I still didn't understand how he looked that good. I still don't understand it.
Him on a Heisman shortlist when he was at Oregon made me furious. Furious. I was like, I've watched you flail against Georgia.
It was a lifetime achievement nomination. Come on, you know that.
His granddaddy played quarterback at Auburn. He was like, I can't be a winner here because it's Auburn. Hey, the Packers might be great. My Jordan Love stock looks great.
Dude.
The defense looks real. You had old buddy only playing like half the snaps and still got a sack. Someone set that sack to the Jaws music, and this is why we have the internet, guys.
Man, did you see that someone set the completion, all Jordan Love's completions to the Beastie Boys? I kid you not.
Well, I know I'll be Googling when I get out of here. Any other takeaways from week 1 that you saw that's kind of stuck out for you? Oh, the Saints are going to be horrible.
Oh, the Saints, Saints, like the Saints and Miami are two worst teams in the league.
I'm choosing to believe Miami for at least 1 more week.
Honestly, like, we sure Philly's okay? Like, that's the first takeaway that I have.
I think Dallas is better than we think.
There's that.
I'm annoyed because I think Dallas is good. I'm like quietly annoyed because I think Dallas might be good. Like, God damn it.
Like, what if Jerry's right? Like, no, that's the scary part.
All, that will never cross my mind. Jerry's correctness is only a factor of his putting the ball up enough. It has to go in eventually. He's a volume shooter when it comes to bad decisions. I think that Dallas's lack of a pass rush kind of worried me, but I think that offense looks good. I think you've got to make decisions on who you want to cover.
Yeah.
And they've got 3 of them now.
Yeah.
I think George Pickens not being the first Georgia player to crash out publicly this year is a huge upset. Huge upset. But yeah, I think that I think they may have something there. And I think that's going to be interesting to see. What you asked about directly was Philadelphia. A.J. Brown getting like 1 target that game. Remember last year? It was I had to be reminded that it was last season when he was like, the problem is the quarterback. Just like, hey,
Yeah.
you can't just fucking say that.
Yeah.
Everyone can know, but you, as a receiver guy, you can't say that.
You can't say that. Unless you're Terrell Owens, you can't say that. And even then,
right.
he was right. But you can't, like, you got to be a Hall of Famer to say that.
Yeah. And you're not.
Yeah, you're not. That's
partially because it's your quarterback. That's so fucked up.
Also, Kansas City don't look so good either.
That may be the bombed out and depleted. Like you joked earlier about old buddy going back. That may be the only thing that gets everyone moving.
Like they look like just the brain drain of talent, and Spags looks like he doesn't have it anymore. And the scouting department has been picked clean.
Xavier got hurt because he ran into his own teammate.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, think about
one more game I want to talk about before we get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Buccaneers 23, Falcons 20. Now look. I need everyone to hear me right now.
Uh-oh.
Stop it. It was on in my house. When I think it was the Falcons took the lead, they were up 2016. My wife turned to me and said, perfect. No, they were down before they scored. They were down 13-16. Susan's like, oh, there's enough time for them to score, the other team to score, and then for us to miss a field goal. That's how Falcons games go. And I'll be damned if it didn't happen.
Yeah.
That young man, Michael Penix, is going to be fun to have in the background of my life for the next couple of years.
Yeah. Until they chase him out of time.
298?
They're going to chase him out of town for not winning enough. Because
who's going to chase who out of what? This team sucked. They gave up, you know how much money they gave to fucking Kirk Cousins?
Yeah.
Wear a ball cap and carry a clipboard on Sundays?
Some call that a golden parachute.
Look. Every time I see a black backup quarterback who's been more than one place,
you got to salute.
Shout
out to Josh Johnson. You're welcome.
Every jersey. That man, pick one. All the colors of the rainbow.
Look at it like this. He absolutely qualifies for an NFL pension. And that's the goal.
I love you said Josh Johnson when the honest one, it's Jameis, baby.
Fair.
Gets to be a backup quarterback. You got to be one thing and one thing above all other things, a good hang. I'll tell you right now, that's a good hang. Jameis Winston, cool as fuck to hang out with, man.
He is going to be the best analyst on First Take in like 3 years.
When he rids us of Cam Newton, I'm going to be so happy.
Don't get me started on
Cam Newton. I'm gonna end the podcast. I'm gonna tell you my Cam Newton take when we stop talking. Now to tell everyone where they can find other things that you do on the internet, brother.
Well, you can find me at Nata Subscribe on Blue Sky. You can find me also at Nata Subscribe at The Bad Place. But most importantly, go check out CBS Sports College Basketball YouTube page. We do a lot of content. Yes, even now, people still care. I don't know why. I can't explain it, but people care outside of the host of this podcast right now. Yeah. But people enjoy it. They say we're pretty good. I suggest you check it out.
That's what's up. That's a good plug right there. Thanks again for listening to UD Pod, guys. We're going to be here at least twice a week. We're going to have our Felder Friday coming up this week. We're also going to make sure you subscribe on the YouTube channel to get our solo pods and gambling picks that are coming out Friday afternoons. I record them after everything's out and kind of the week's wrapping up to help you on the drive home for those like 4 or 5 minutes that I talk. But coming up this weekend, we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. We're going to be previewing Georgia, Tennessee, and Felder's going to tell me why Tennessee's going to win, and I'm going to be sad.
Oh, dear.
But it's in Neyland, which means that at least they'll turn that horrible. Maybe the Vol Navy will sink again. If you think I'm kidding, that happened once. It's the funniest thing that's ever happened in that stupid, stupid town. I can't believe we get all those people who share about 17 teeth to sing the same song at the same time. It's the craziest shit in the world.
And it's actually on rhythm.
Rhythm is strong. That, my friends, is a miracle. And remember, when you're enjoying Tennessee's beautiful, beautiful campus, all those children.
Don't do it.
The songs about moonshiners killing federal agents. The attitudes subscribe to many people in that stadium will be against the ethos exhibited by that shitty song. I did it. I could have been way worse.
Yes, I know. I'm proud of you for censoring yourself.
We'll see you guys later this week. That was your show. There is no outro. See you guys on Friday.